Hello and welcome back to NewJerseyMonthly.com. I'm Emily Faherty here with senior editor Eric Levin, and we're going to bring you the editor's picks for the week of April 20th through the 26th. So Eric's going to get us started with something that is perfect for spring.
It is a spring festival. What could be more perfect in spring than a celebration of spring? And this one is taking place in Cape May, starting this Friday, April 24th. It goes on for 10 days straight. Activities include a vintage dance weekend, food and wine events, ghost tours, antiques and craft shows, and town tours. Check out all the times and activities and ticket information at capemaymac.org. Then, up north at the Newark Museum, the Newark Museum is 100 years old. That's quite something. I didn't realize it was that old, but it's very young. Just how much amazingly cool stuff they put on there. And they also have a great science program. Anyway, 100 years old, it's a 100-hour centennial marathon celebration, which runs from this Wednesday, April 22nd, to April 26th. All kinds of things going on, like almost literally around the clock, starting with sunrise yoga and Tai Chi, meditation with apparently actual Tibetan monks, art workshops, a Japanese drumming group named So Daiko, and a special dinosaur day. I hope the dinosaurs aren't too hungry, although they probably haven't eaten in a while. Laser light shows in the planetarium. I mean, it goes on and on. So, most of the events are free, except on Saturday from 10 to 5. But to find out all the details, go to newarkmuseum.org. And now, back to Em for some freshwater fun.
Okay, and to do that, you need to head down to the Delaware River on Saturday, April 25th, and Sunday, April 26th, and that is for the 18th Annual Shad Festival in Lambertville. Now, of course, the Shad Fest is in honor of the shad, which is one of the most abundant fish in the Delaware River, and Lambertville is going to be set up with live entertainment, local artists and crafts, restaurant vendors, activities for kids, and a historic shad fishing demonstration. So it's an annual event, should be a lot of fun, and it will be from 12:30 to 5:30 each day, and admission is totally free. So for more info and to see what vendors are going to be there and what performers, you can go to lambertville.org. And then another event on Sunday, we're going to encourage everyone to put on their pink and get out there and do some good at the Susan G. Komen North Jersey Race for the Cure. It's going to be held at the Essex County Brook Branch Park in Newark. And it's, of course, a 5K run and also a 1.5-mile fun walk, and to raise money for breast cancer and always needed funds for research. So everyone should get out there. It's an early start at 8 a.m. and registration is $25, but it's really a great event. I've done a lot of breast cancer, different charitable walks, and they're always a really fun time. So for all the details, you can go to ColemanNorthJersey.org/race. And finally, Eric is going to give us a taste of the best of.
I will indeed, but I'm going to hold off for just a second because you got me thinking about shad. Talking about shad, their shad are really delicious, even though they're a little bony, but it's really good. And of course, the shad roe, which is, if it's like sautéed in butter with bacon, I mean, that's great. And one of our greatest New Jersey authors, John McPhee, one of the greatest nonfiction writers of his time or any other, I think. I'm not the only one, believe me. Wrote a great book about the shad, all about the shad and fishing for shad and the spawning habits of the shad and eating shad, you name it. It's called The Founding Fish by John McPhee. Anyway, as Emily said, it is time for a truck to come by. But we don't let that get in our way. No. Listen, it is the best of New Jersey. We also have the best trucks that come by our window when we're taping. But it is the best of New Jersey this month, and we name the best in all kinds of categories: people, places, things, retail shops, and of course, food. You knew it would be true that we have food for you. I'm just going to read you a couple of categories, and then you can hopefully buy the issue and read all of them and find out who the winners were. Well, for the adult set, let's say, we have cocktails, best cocktails. We divide it into North, Central, and South. We don't want any part of the state to feel left out, although one of them inevitably always does. I won't say which one. Really, every part of the state at some point feels left out by New Jersey Monthly, even though we really try to be totally inclusive. Anyway, here are the winners in the cocktail category. Envelope, please. In the North, the Martini Bar at the Copeland Restaurant in Morristown. Central, the Beach Bar at Asbury Park. South, Swanky Bubbles in Cherry Hill. Okay, so that's the adult stuff. Now, the fun stuff, just the kid stuff for the kids of all ages thing. That would be the cupcakes, best cupcakes.
Yum.
Okay, best cupcakes. North, the Brownie Points Bakery in Summit. By the way, they have whoopie pies, which last month the New York Times did a fun story about the comeback of whoopie pies. And in Central, the winner is Baker Boys in Ocean Grove. And by the way, they have something that I would love to try. It's a banana cupcake with mascarpone frosting. And then finally, in the South, McMillan's Bakery in Westmont. That'll give you something to chew on. Till next week, we'll see you then. Bye.